within the Dharma, if you want to understand more profound level of the Dharma, such as śūnyatā, emptiness, you need merit. Subjects such as a śūnyatā, one cannot really read book and talk. You can understand a little bit, but really to understand totally the śūnyatā needs merit. In fact, there's a two great teachings called Mahamudra or Mahasandhi. Chachachimbo and Jokochimbo, Mahamudra and Mahasandhi. They both the masters have said again and again. When you study Buddha Dharma, there are two challenges. One is because it's complicated. The other is opposite, too simple. The complicated one, you can study a little bit, then you can understand. The simple one, you cannot study because it's too simple. More you study, more you lose. It's so simple, so close. Like eyelashes, you don't see. So how do you do this? Now how do we understand the simple one? Merit. If you have the merit, you just know it. And then, it's like, they call it ube buram yongwashin. It's like, you will understand like a mute eating a sweet. You know like how sweet it is, but how to express.
A mute eating a sweet?
Sweet. You know the experience, but you don't know how to talk. You don't know how to express. This is, this very, very, very simple ones. So the complicated one and the simple one is much more difficult to decipher. So for that you need merit. I think this is the part the academics don't understand. This is, academics always think that, you go to the laboratory, you read lots and lots of books, you do research, talk to people, you will understand. Yes, you will understand the complicated ones, but not the simple ones. And I'm sure in your life, this has happened several times. Not Dharma, maybe not necessarily Dharma, but just anything. I don't know, whatever. You must have discovered something so simple, so close. Like, you think, why didn't I know this like 20 years ago? Yeah, merit plays an important role. There are many, there's one practitioner, one great accomplished being. What happened was he saw a dead leaf from a tree falling. And he thought, wow, this fell. And somehow it triggered him and he just practiced and he achieved enlightenment. How many dead leaves must have fallen in front of my eyes? Still nothing. Things like this. Like a Siddhartha, the prince, the Buddha. He went out of the palace. He saw a death. And he just asked, what is that? And when his driver said, this is a death, it just triggered something and he just left the palace and he became Buddha. So the merit is really powerful. If you don't have the merit, no matter how much you are studying, you are surrounded by teachers or whatever, it's not going to work. If you have the merit, you could just have some ayahuasca and then for 6 hours you feel it's there but it's not there. And then you realize, wow, this is how the life is. And then from there you can take off.